So the new, long-awaited Mortal Kombat movie is being released on April 16th. I saw the trailer, as did you, and although I might be foolishly optimistic, I can't wait to watch it. Will it be everything I hoped and dreamed? I wouldn't bet the farm on it. So I thought, in celebration, let's see how past Mortal Kombat films have been. They might give us a good indication of what to expect. Or not. I haven't seen these in far too long, but I did want to start with the original Mortal Kombat from 1995. And they come out swinging with the banger that is the Mortal Kombat theme song. And then it looks like it's short from ABC's of Death.
Pushes a train a couple of inches and dies. Then it starts to rain blood. Then it starts to rain blood.
Is Shang Tsung murdering Liu Kang's younger brother with goofy pacing in the dialogue?
Your brother's soul is mine.
This movie is the Shoehorn Olympics, and it's absolutely devoid of logic. If you think too much about the plot or what's being said, you're gonna have a bad time. Hey! Liu Kang must have bought one of those stupid ocean lights that spam viral tweet replies. Which, by the way, small PSA. If a tweet of yours ever goes viral for whatever reason, and these roaches slide in your DMs and offer you, what, $25 to $50 to advertise for them? Don't you fucking dare let them bag you for that. If you take the easy 25 and one person buys a light, they've already gotten their return on investment. Ask for a lot more. You have nothing to lose. They're only asking you that because they know people will take it. Yet they know they're getting you for a steal. And it has nothing to do with the movie. I'm sorry. Fuck them. Back to the movie. Are they charging per letter? Liu Kang, brother dead, return home, grandfather. It's a very awkward start to this movie. They're running the old slowly introduce each character in their own fancy way, but it's not really hitting like they think it is. Liu Kang just wakes up from a nightmare. Oh no. Sonya's going through a mosh pit looking for Kano, and Jax exists in this movie, but he's pushed to the side. Shang Tsung is here too, and they, as a unit, have what looks like one bodyguard. And listen, there's a lot of things that don't add up. I don't want to really harp on it because I know logic is not this movie's strong suit. So for example, I'm not gonna mention how it doesn't make any sense that Shang Tsung is using Kano as a lure because Kano killed Sonya's partner and she wants revenge, but Shang Tsung is also strictly informed Kano to not harm Sonya because he wants her for himself. But at the same time, they left behind a fucking assassin that got off a solid 6 shots that could have easily made Sonya kibble. These shots luckily missing her and somehow the entire mosh pit behind her that failed to react. This is the fine dime from Billy Madison I supported. That is until I later discovered that this was supposed to be Cameron Diaz until she broke her wrist training. Why do bad things happen to good people?
Johnny Cage.
Famous Hollywood asshole. Does anyone have a dog named Johnny? So when they misbehave, you can yell, Johnny Cage wins. So as I mentioned with Sonya, Shang Tsung is trying to gather the greatest fighters in the world to this tournament of Mortal Kombat. Reason being is that Shang Tsung fights for the ruler of Outworld, Shao Kahn. And for Shao Kahn and his army to gain access to Earthrealm to rule it, they need to win the Mortal Kombat tournament 10 times in a row, which is really fucking stupid. Shang Tsung wants to win, so why seek out the greatest competition in the world to increase your chances of failure? And devil's advocate, I was like, oh, he just wants their souls. He wants the souls of the greatest warriors on the planet. So why didn't they fight in the other 9 tournaments? Why now? You seem to be doing just fine. In fact, through 9 tournaments, you've probably gathered a nice little soul fondue of pretty fucking powerful guys. Are you dumb? Stupid? Or dumb? Huh? Listen, those of you who know me know that I love Raiden. He's great in the games, but on the big screen, he's the worst.
Great tournament was too much responsibility, but vengeance, that's so much simpler.
He talks like a vampire's assistant. He gives off horny stoner energy. And speaking of stoners, this can't end well. This video is sponsored by Vance Global. Never heard of them? That's kind of the fucking point. Can I swear in the ad? I don't know. I didn't ask. Was it bleeped? Because if it was, don't support them. If it wasn't, buy out their fucking stock. Vance Global sells THC and CBD cigarettes. No tobacco, no nicotine. That's not the vibe over here. Vibe killers. You big. They sent me some goodies, and I won't lie to you guys, I'm not much of a smoker. But I have asked multiple smokers their thoughts, and each one has given their stamp of approval with a little extra praise. just nut everywhere. And today we're zoning into the new Delta 8 cigarettes with 50 milligrams of their Delta 8 THC, along with 100 milligrams of CBD. Get healed and high. Life's too short. These guys are popping off, so as long as you're of age and you're not in any of these shitty states that have hemp flower bans, support a sponsor that gives the content creator full creative control in their ad integration. There's not enough of them. And yeah, I got a discount code. What's it to you? Code MrGG gets you a whopping 20% off your entire order. Link below. Vance-global.com. I'm not actually smoking YouTube and screen. This is just really good acting. So let's talk a bit about the casting. In my opinion, Shang Tsung and Liu Kang, in the context of this film, were great choices. Johnny Cage was solid. Sonya, Katana, and Kano could have been swapped and also no Noob Saibot, no Cabal, no Rain, no Jade.
Hey, pal. When the ship comes in, could you put these on board?
How abrasively racist. He wasn't even in a ship-esque outfit. He wasn't carrying a rope. Just some Asian dude walking by. Hey, buddy, how's the rickshaw treating you? Can you help me out?
You want me to carry your luggage?
Yeah. I pay money, you carry the bags. Or is that too complicated?
No.
So fighters from around the world await this Peter Pan-ass ship. Kano slides on it and Sonya follows.
Hi. Johnny Cage, you are?
Where's Kano?
Listen, I don't know who this Kano is, but if you could just put that K away physically and verbally, I could help you find that. In other disrespectful news, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, debatably, well, yeah, the two most iconic characters in Mortal Kombat, sorry Liu Kang and Kung Lao, are disrespected and boiled down to Shang Tsung's sex slaves. So when they abruptly come out, you're like, oh shit. And then Shang Tsung's like, yes, they are under my command. I've been pegging them all week. Nothing really comes of this. Raiden just steps in. Jesus, these effects. This is like an old screensaver.
What is going on here? Who is this guy?
Let's just think this through.
He's Raiden, god of lightning and protector of the realm of Earth.
Oh, great.
Oh, there's your rational explanation.
Listen.
Why this voice? Why did he say it like that? Listen. My upbringing brings up trauma. Crack fiends was mama.
Why are you telling us this?
One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament.
I wonder, is it gonna be the glorified meter maid, Matthew McConaughey, or the son of a fucking monk, descendant of the great Kung Lao?
The fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry.
Oh god. They thought to make Reptile CGI, and this is really bad. This is like our Jar Jar. Katana's fine ass isn't enough to distract me. Stop trying. So they're all eating this delicious dinner, and then the foot soldiers trash the feast at the direction of Shang Tsung, which I'm pretty sure the tables could have been moved, but I guess this dingy temple is just drowning in stimmies, so no worries. Shang Tsung wants to give everyone a preview of what's to come, so he lines up Sub-Zero and a rando soldier. You're telling me that the foot soldier was not aware that the freeze guy could freeze? And even if he did and he knew he was just suiting up for a harakiri, by this logic, everyone is fucked, right? Who else here has those types of abilities?
Flawless victory.
Oh, that was the point of this goofy ass scene. So he could say the thing. So the trio sneak out and see Kano talking to Goro. And say what you will about the big lug, this looks so fucking cool for 95. I'm glad they went for it and didn't try to reptile him as well.
You fool. You know nothing. He enslaves souls.
You're some kind of royalty too. Right.
Dude, this poopy island cannot be busting in agriculture like that. Stop. The trio scurry off, but oh shit. This movie is so lucky that they have a certified banger on hand. Because this shit is so cheesy, but I can't help but smile at this scene. Not the roast beast! Raiden shows up, gives him some claps, and then he's like, oh yeah? What about them? And then they get ready to fight. Then Raiden's like, I was just joshing.
I don't think so.
If you guys don't mind, we're just all gonna head out. I'm a god. Excuse me. God coming through. Hello. What? How you doing? Hey. God coming through. Watch out.
The tournament begins.
These two start fighting with bamboo sticks for some reason. Shang Tsung's asleep, and Liu Kang wins. Obviously. Shang Tsung also kind of left out the part where he snatches the soul of the loser. But no one seems to care. Eat up, Shang.
Next round.
Sonya versus an opponent that Shang Tsung has hand-delivered, Kano.
Ooh. Now look at this.
Can you just show up with whatever weapon you want? I mean, I guess everybody just pulls up with their own superpowers and shit. How fair is Mortal Kombat really in the not magical power realms? Like, Johnny just knows jujitsu. The fuck is he supposed to do against a sorcerer? I like some of Sonya's moves. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Kano's the only one that doesn't seem like he was cast to fight, because he does dick all in this round. Sonya bobs him, Shang Tsung can control his load. This is how Shang Tsung watches every match. He's like a cuck for squabbles. And Sonya snaps Kano's neck. And if you thought that scene was lit, the movie agreed with you, because they were like, why stop the action now? We should immediately cut to Johnny Cage in a mausoleum of trees on an island and have him randomly run into Scorpion, which, this must be his outside time. Is Daddy Shang aware of this? One thing that does bother me here is the interpretation of Scorpion's spear being a snake that can take damage, but there's not really much of a fight happening, so Scorpion just banishes my guy to the Netherrealm, and now they fight.
Get down here!
This is a meme. Johnny takes a tumble to some skeletons, and he starts freaking out like he's not battling a ninja ghost in the underworld. Oh my god, bones. So Johnny actually wins this fight, which we all know isn't possible, but at least Johnny gets to do the thing. Hashtag Scorpion deserved better.
Next round.
Dude, what the fuck? That heavy-ass uneaten apple is still good. 3-second rule. Shang! This is where logic continues to not make an appearance, because Liu Kang and Katana are paired as if they have to fight till one is the victor. But as they grapple, Katana's dropping knowledge bombs and little notes of guidance. Shang Tsung doesn't like it, so he just reprimands her, and then the scene ends. Like, was this not tournament? Was it just a friendly? Is this postponed? Half of these aren't even tournament or even have an inciting incident. It's just fight. So Sub-Zero creates this force field of ice against Liu Kang. And even though Katana warned Liu and gave him a clue to win this fight, because she somehow knew it was gonna happen, she still randomly took the time to walk up, stare at him, so Liu Kang can repeat the line in his head. And then Liu looks over at the answer, and he still says it out loud. Water. And Sub-Zero falls. When Sub-Zero dies, does he melt? I'm sure someone will find him and clean him up. Can't say the same for Scorpion.
Next round.
So it's Goro, the reigning champ's time to shine. And as impressive as this is, this character model obviously can't afford a whole lot of fluid movement. So it's funny to watch him do absolutely nothing special in terms of fighting for this entire battle, and one of the world's greatest fighters just can't avoid a few haymakers. Trash! This guy dies and...
Flawless victory.
You said that already. Also, no the fuck it wasn't. Stop this.
Are afraid to admit even you sometimes need help. If you are afraid to trust, you will.
Hey, yo, chill. Hey, baby, you feel that spark? So Johnny wants to fight Goro in order to prevent Sonya from fighting him. So Johnny proposes this to Shang Tsung, and Shang Tsung makes the most trash proposal to Johnny. You can verse Goro in place of the others, but in return, I can challenge the winner or any of his friends for the final battle. Which, does this tournament have a seating chart, or how are you determining this? It just seems like it ended up being everyone versus Goro. Johnny takes the deal and Raiden comedically dashes in like, not so fast, sorcerer. But it doesn't matter, he already said yes, you suck, Raiden. So our boy Johnny Cage goes in with one strategy and one strategy only. Dick punch!
Sorry.
I hate that Raiden is a goofball in this. Nobody else is like that. Except Johnny, but that's his character. Raiden is the god of thunder, respected across the realms, and he's acting like he's in a rom-com. He had so many dickwads and unused characters to use for comedic relief. You chose the god of thunder? Perhaps the most important being in the Mortal Kombat universe. You ever wonder why Superman's not funny? Cause he's fucking Superman. Goro chases down Johnny to this super epic cliff, and with 2 quick kicks, Goro's done for.
You take my little hand.
No!
Take it! Take
And after Johnny wins, Shang Tsung challenges Sonya to a battle, but he kind of more so kidnaps her. And then he elects to have the fight in Outworld, which is a different realm. And he can do that because he can do that. And apparently Raiden can't go the Outworld because I don't know. They don't say. Hey, I hope you didn't forget about our reptilian brethren, because I did. Liu finds Reptile, and then Reptile morphs with this statue. And then you hear the classic announcer say his name. And that hasn't happened the entire movie, but I'm a stupid fanboy and I liked it. I guess also thank you for finally making Reptile a regular fighter at least. I wasn't really looking forward to Liu whooping Randall from Monsters Inc. You know, all the ninjas deserve better, but this Reptile fight is, in my opinion, the best fight in the whole movie. A lot of back and forth, snazzy hits, it's hype. And they even have my boy Liu go in there with the bicycle kick. However, I also want to point out my severe disappointment in them throwing in the bicycle kick and not having Liu Kang go like they're above that. I mean, you had Reptile's name announced, Scorpion said, "Get down here!" and Johnny signed a fucking autograph. This cheesy fan service was too much. So Sonya's locked up like this is Conan, and of course her hair gets floofed up all cute with a skimpy outfit. Sonya isn't a damsel in distress. Sonya whoops ass. She's not even bloodied or beaten like she had to fight for them to make her do this. Hashtag women. So they, along with Katana, sneak in Scooby-Doo style, and Katana says, "You can't win the tournament like this, you dingus." Shao Kahn wouldn't be cool with that, so Shang Tsung's like, "Alright, I challenge Johnny Cage then." But Liu's like, "Nah, you're gonna fight me, because I'm challenging you." And he's like, "Very well then." Liu just Uno reverse card Shang Tsung. So I beg the question once again, is this like a round robin? Is this like a King of the Hill type thing? Who's keeping track of the scores here? Is it just Shang Tsung? Just rig the fight, guy.
Final round.
And come on, you gotta run back the theme song one more time. I can never take this reaching for blood cliche seriously after watching Dodgeball.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
So Shang Tsung has collected the soul of thousands of warriors, so instead of that making him stronger, he just monster reborns this shit and summons them from the dead. And then quickly realizes, oh, that's why I had their souls to begin with, because they suck. Katana's basically a cheat code because she keeps giving Liu these little bits of wisdom through the fight.
Face your worst fear.
Face it!
Liu.
You saw him morph, Liu. He did it right in front of you. This is just as dumb as Clark Kent looking at somebody and then...
You're not really Chan.
Remember when our parents died?
The days, am I right? All this is happening while Shang Tsung is preparing Liu's demise. Shang Tsung punches him twice and slams his face, and he's like, "Oh, you're not dead?" I just realized your nipples are hella misplaced, dude. Droopy ass titties. A lot happens during this fight, but it ends up being one of the weakest fights in the movie. It's a lot more dialogue focused. That is until Liu Kang whips out the brutality at the end, which that was a lot of fun. Down you go, Shangy.
Flawless victory.
Well, do the writers not know what a flawless victory is? It means you weren't hit. You're misusing it. All the souls are released, and Chang walks up to him like, "One day, we will be reunited, even though I'm right here, right now, and it seems like I could stay. You got shit to do, or..."
Let's go home.
This movie's soundtrack. The movie ends like an episode of Friends until you realize that nobody did anything about Shao Kahn.
Weak, pathetic fools. I've come for your souls.
I don't think so.
Were you guys trying to make this like his catchphrase? Did you put this on t-shirts? Why? Why? All in all, this movie blows. But man, do I love it. I could watch this whenever. It's horrible writing, the cheesiest dialogue, poop sack effects, the story's a bumpy ride, but I could never hate this movie. And funny enough, I don't remember a damn thing about Annihilation. I can't wait. I hope you guys are excited too. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Here is your second reminder to please leave a like. Please subscribe because I have more content coming your way. Shout out to my lovely, 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 lovely patrons for supporting the boy. Shout out to for retweeting my last video tweet. I got new bangers on the Mr. GG live channel. Support our very dope sponsor for today. Get it dope. And as always, I am Mr. GG and I am out.